So if you haven't been living under a rock, you've probably noticed that a bunch of funded accounts and prop firms are completely shutting down or completely shutting out all US clients. So today I'm going to give you guys my spiel as far as what I think about it, how you guys can avoid this. I'm also going to tell you guys the one that I still trust in, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly why I still trust in this prop firm specifically versus other ones. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to give you guys probably the number one tip that you guys need to be able to pass these funded accounts. A lot of people are struggling to pass funded accounts, but I'm going to give you guys my number one tip that will ensure you pass your funded account. So stick all the way to the end. Let's just hop right into this. So just starting off this video, and I've kind of said this before, realistically, in my personal opinion, funded accounts are supposed to be tools. They're not the end goal. I know a lot of people spend a bunch of time trying to get funded with these things, and they think this is just going to be with them for the rest of their life. In my personal opinion, funded accounts are super unpredictable, and this speaks for really every single funded account. I think the safest way to ever trade is going to be trading with your money. But the amazing thing about prop firms that is it allows for people that don't have a whole bunch of money to trade with a whole bunch of money to in turn make a lot of money to then use that money on whatever they need, right? So it's much easier for someone to pay $1,000 to get access to $150,000 than it is for them to get $150,000, and that's amazing, but the end goal should not be to stay on these funded accounts for your entire life. I personally always suggest for people to get funded, use the funded account money to fund your own live account, then use your live account money to fund your lifestyle. That's my personal method. That's how I think most people should go about it if you don't already have funds. But onto these prop firms and a lot of them being shut down. So if you guys have noticed, a bunch of them are being shut down. There's a bunch of drama going about it. Realistically, I don't care about the drama. Y'all know I stay out of the way. I really don't care nothing about the drama. I really don't even know all the drama. It's just things I've seen, things people have told me realistically. I obviously don't know all the drama. I do know some points, and I do know majority of these prop firms are getting shut down because they're lying to their traders. They're basically saying that when you get funded, you're trading with a live account now. So a lot of people know when you get funded really on a demo account, then when you're actually funded, when you start the challenge on the demo account, then when you get funded, you're supposed to be on an actual live account making actual profits. And the reason why this is so important is that majority of these prop firms rely completely and totally on those sign-up fees that people pay to take the challenge. They're not making money on that 80-20% split that they're keeping, right? Because most of them are not actually trading with live funds. So you make $10,000 in your account. You didn't technically make $10,000 of real money. The prop firm actually just pays you out 80% of that, or whatever the percentage is. So they just pay you out $8,000, taking from the stockpile of money that they've made from selling challenges to other people. They're not taking that $10,000 profit that you made in the live markets and splitting that up, because they're not actually trading it in the live market. They're just taking money from the challenge accounts that they have and paying out their decent traders. And majority of the people that get funded accounts, they end up losing them, and then majority of people that actually try getting funded accounts, they lose them. And if you get funded, the chance of you keeping a funded account for over 3 months is extremely low, so you end up buying another one. So these funded accounts, a lot of them are making a bunch of money from people that don't know how to trade. So that's why, like I'm saying, stick towards the end of this video. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what you do, so you're not just over here feeding these funded accounts a bunch of freaking money and not actually making money back. But back to the point at hand. So a bunch of these funded accounts are being very scandalous, were, and some of them still are, obviously, by telling their traders that once you get funded, you're actually trading with real money. And the thing that makes this unsustainable for these funded accounts, and why a lot of them will have to shut down or have been shut down either by the government or by other entities, is because this is not a sustainable type of business. Because if people stop buying the challenges and someone makes $100,000 on my funded account, the funded account doesn't have enough money to pay that person their split. Let's say it's 80% or $80,000 of that $100,000 they made. And keep in mind, imagine 10 people made $80,000 within a month span. That's $800,000 they'd have to pay out. And if they're not making $800,000 a month from selling the challenges from everybody that doesn't know how to trade, they can't pay out their traders. And then that's when they start making these excuses of, you broke this rule that was never even put in the freaking website or nothing like that. They make up some rule that you broke so you can't get a payout, or they disable your account just randomly for no reason, or they just start doing miscellaneous things because they know they can't pay you out. So that's why that business model is extremely unsafe and not sustainable at all, because all it takes, God forbid, 100 good traders, and you have to pay out freaking $8 million a month. And you can't, because you don't make $8 million a month from selling challenges, if that makes sense. Because if they're not trading with live money. Now, if they are trading with live money, that's a completely different story, because they don't have to rely on the challenge money to be able to pay out their traders, because they're actually sending the trades out and actually making money. When someone makes $100,000 on an account, they actually made $100,000, so they have the money to pay out to their traders, right? But a lot of these accounts, or a lot of these funded accounts, like I said, like the Funded Trader, my Forex funds, a bunch of the other ones that have shut down as well, kind of went through the same exact process, and that's why they had to shut down. It's unsustainable, and it's also very much illegal for the most part. And like I said, I'm not going to come here and pretend like I know everything. I just know enough to be able to educate and kind of warn people to make sure that they're doing the proper research when they're trying to find these funded accounts, when they're actually putting their time into passing these funded accounts. Because the worst thing ever was, during all of this, I have people messaging me and saying it took me 5 months to pass my funded account challenge. And then the Funded Trader just basically took it away. They just shut down. They finally got freaking funded with my Forex funds. And then before they can get their first payout, they got shut out. They couldn't take any type of payout. People are actually putting real time into these. People are putting real work into these accounts. And then ultimately, they might get a payout or two before the company shuts down. It's just like they wasted so much time and so much money. So I don't want this to happen to you guys. That's why I wanted to make this video. So now backtracking onto realistically the one that I personally still think is a very good prop firm. I've personally used it for a while. I've suggested it to you guys for a long time. It's called Funder Pro. You guys, there's a link for it in the description down below, obviously, and you guys can actually get 10% off any single challenge right now if you use the link in the description down below. But this funded account is completely different. I've told you guys, I've actually had an entire interview with the owners of Funder Pro. I've obviously used them before and gotten multiple payouts. They've sent out their payouts. And I know other people that are obviously inside my academy and stuff like that, and in my inner circle, they are funded with them as well, and they are getting payouts. So I know they're not just paying out the influencers. Like I said before, some prop firms were doing that. They would only pay out the influencers because they know the influencers would trash talk their prop firms if they didn't pay them out. So they make sure they got paid out and say F everybody else realistically. So I know they're not doing that because I have multiple other people that's in my academy and in my inner circle that are getting payouts from Funder Pro. Payouts are super, super fast. And one of the main things is realistically, you're actually trading with real funds. So this is a sustainable model because obviously they make money from challenges, right? But at the same time, you're actually trading with real funds. So they are able to pay out their traders consistently without any problems because the traders rightfully made the money to get paid out. They didn't make imaginary dollars that a prop firm has to now go and try and figure out how to pay out to these traders their profit split. Now, obviously, there are a bunch of other benefits to Funder Pro. Like I said, I've used them a bunch. They have one-step challenges, which means you only have to pass one challenge. A lot of these other prop firms have two-step challenges where you have to pass 2 challenges before you get funded. They have a bunch of different options. This is the one that's been around for a while. They also are you can use Trade Locker with them. They're an amazing prop firm. In my personal opinion, I had a whole podcast with their entire team, the entire creators of it. I just hit my freaking mic. But you guys have probably seen that on YouTube as well. They're super cool people. They actually care about the traders. I'll try and leave a link for the podcast in the description down below as well. But you guys will probably just be able to search it up if you search like Funder Pro and Joovier or something. But like I said, that's one that I still personally believe in because they have a very sustainable business model, and I've met the people behind it. They're very, very cool people, super dope people. They actually had brought me out when I was in Dubai. We went to F1, which was super cool. Obviously, that was super dope. But yeah, so that's realistically one that I would suggest. But if you're doing any type of research on trying to get into funded accounts, you really need to do a bunch of research to make sure that people behind it are legit, the people behind it aren't shady, and you're actually trading real funds. If you're not trading real funds, I would stay away from it freaking as fast as possible. Well, run away from it as fast as possible, not stay away. Run away from it as fast as possible if they're not trading real funds, because this is not sustainable at all. But now on to the point of how you can actually pass these funded accounts. I told you guys I would give you guys a crucial tip into how you can actually consistently pass these funded accounts, how I've personally been able to pass realistically any funded account I want to pass at this point. Sometimes I'll trade with funded accounts. Majority of the time I'm splitting it up. So most of the time it's like 70% on my live account, 30% on the funded account, but I've never had a problem getting funded on a funded account once I've implemented this into my trading. And this works with realistically any funded account, but I think it works exceptionally well with Funder Pro because there are no time limits at all. So the point that, or the key tip that I have for you guys is to not trade your funded account every day. A lot of people take funded accounts, they trade them every day as if they're just a throw around account. This account is not supposed to be traded every day. It's only supposed to be traded on your A+ setups. So have either a demo account or a small live account that you're trading every single day if you can't stop yourself from trading. Take those not A+ setups on those other accounts and only take those A+ setups on your funded account challenge accounts, or even when you get funded as well, take those A+ setups on your actual funded account. I don't know why I'm doing quotations, but on your actual funded account. That will stop you from taking bad trade setups. That'll also help you to maximize your profits. You all know we need to hit certain profit targets to be able to get funded with these accounts. So if we keep losing because we're taking bad trades, we're just getting further and further away from those profit targets. But if you can focus on taking only those A+ and those A++ setups and not trading it every day, because A++ setups do not happen every day. If you're honest with yourself, you know they don't happen every day, every single day. So why are you taking these trades every single day? So realistically, do not trade your funded account every day. Only trade it when you have these A++ setups, and watch how fast and consistently you'll be able to pass any single funded account challenge there is. So as a recap, you need to be very, very careful when you are choosing whatever prop firm you're going to use or whatever funded account you're going to use. You need to make sure that the people behind it actually care about the community. Join their Discord, join their Telegrams, follow them on their socials, see what they're talking about, how they're interacting with their community, if they're listening to their community and implementing things about or that their community is suggesting. You also want to make sure they're trading live funds, and you also want to make sure you're not trading these funded accounts every single day. But like I said, if you guys want to use the funded account that I personally suggest and I've been using for a very long time now, it's in the link inside the description down below. You'll also be able to get 10% off when you click that link, so you can get started for a lot cheaper than most of these other prop firms. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, I know you guys will enjoy this video right here. I broke down exactly how to draw the best support and resistance zones, the perfect support and resistance zones, so you never draw in the wrong zones and end up messing up your trades overall. So I'll see you guys in this video right here.